Hello, everyone.
I'm not even on the camera.
You're a ghost. Well, it's totally your fault, right? Oh, crap. Really?
What? Oh, did Melody just trip the car? I didn't trip the car.
Yeah, you did. You just don't know you did.
Right.
It's okay. We still love you. Alright, there you go.
Okay, can I be heard? Well, at least I can be heard, so.
Do you just have it really low?
No. I don't think
really
so.
Low for us.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, that's really low, considering. Hello?
Hello?
Hopefully people can hear us. Hello. There we go. Okay, that's better. I don't know what happened, but... Welcome! Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to more Nier Gestalt.
Hopefully everyone had a great Easter.
Define great. Define wonderful. Just saying. Could you define that for me, please? For us, it was complicated. We had work.
Uh-huh.
And then we had more work. And then we slept for most of Easter. No, that's not right, because you went over to go paint eggs with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I slept for most of Easter. I'm kidding. So welcome, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been able to get together like this. Partially because as I explained in the post I put up on YouTube, we had a weird freak snowstorm that hit Monday and Tuesday, so we weren't able to stream on both those days. And then shit just got busy because, actually, funniest thing, because of those snowstorms, because everything got backed up. So thankfully we're here. We're ready to play some Nier Gestalt. I love the fact that I sound like Maggie Smith as McGonagall when I say it. Nier Gestalt! And without further ado, should we just go ahead and get into it?
Oh, yes.
We got some time to kill, right? Let's go ahead and start things up with some Nier Gestalt! I'm going to have fun saying it like that from here on in. I have no problem saying it. No problem whatsoever. Okay, Nikes. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry. Pardon my dust, everybody. I just have to... Nope, that's not the one I want. I have to do this every now and again. There we go. Okay. So now it's working. Now, if people remember from last week, we had finished things up in Facade, and now we have to go to the Forest of Myth. I understand that myth happens in the Forest of Myth. Is that not correct?
Everything happens in the forest.
You could almost say it's all just a myth. Also, like Kaine actually digging out some sensible clothes. It's just a myth! Or the fact that Yona will eventually create something that will be delectable and tasty for her dad. It's just a myth!
Everything is just a myth.
Indeed. The screen you're looking at is just a myth. You know it is. I know it is. Deal with it. We're not going to worry about anything because we already know where we're going. And frankly, we don't have any side quests right now. We literally don't have any incomplete quests aside from the main plot one. So we're just going to do it.
Is that actually true, or is that just a...
I just barely showed it.
I know.
There you go.
I know, I'm just saying. Is it...
Oh, are you saying it's just a myth?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a theory. No, I'm not doing that one. Because that guy does not deserve any more attention than he's already gotten. Okay, so apparently we're going into the Deku Woods.
It sure is quiet here.
Oh crap! What's the name of the village?
There's trouble on the way.
In
I'm sure
Ocarina of Time.
That's what I love about you, Vice.
Kakariko Village?
It's such an opposite.
Kokiri Village.
That's
Okay.
cheek.
Let's just go ahead and save here just to be safe. And yay! Look at this. We are in the Forest of Myth in Kokiri Village. Beware the words. Words? What do you mean? Contagious words. Oh crap! Words are contagious, Andrea. Twitter was right.
Is it COVID?
Those who dream. Those who dream. Okay. Hold a moment. There's a strange new sensation in my mind. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way. It is not quizzical. What's going on here? Village's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes. Perhaps we should start by asking this man. Who are you? I'm Drak. This is Vice. We heard something about that happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help. The villager stared at Drak and Vice. If you could speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream. How's that again? Villager explained. In the past few weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams, where penises haunted them endlessly. The village mayor had determined that the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the man. Wow. Okay, the text box is getting bigger, and the text is getting bigger. His mouth twitching slightly. Now see here, he said. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream? Well, yes, said the mayor. I think you have. Oh, crap, said Drak. So that means we've caught the death dream. Before the mayor could confirm Drak's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage. Ridiculous! Preposterous! You are not prepared for big words, sir! Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep. The mayor attempted to take Vice's complaints in stride. That's just how the death dream works, he said, brushing aside the book's remarks. My remarks shall not be brushed aside, fool, and it would behoove you to remember that this world allows me to view all of its narration. The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Drak had seen and what they had discussed since the coming to the village. Something there must have caused you to enter my dream, said the mayor. A certain conversation, a specific word, something. Drak and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. They were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations. Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations. The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride. It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gas bag of a narrator! It has demolished it Wow, we are breaking the fourth wall hard.
Oh, jeez.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens. I was doing no such thing! Just leave me alone already! The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Drak like a contagion. Wow. Wait, Drak said suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? Mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. What the fuck is going on right now?
I don't know.
Well, he must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? Let's be honest, it was all the big words. It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or what the hell was it? A sheep! Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Drak's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Drak. Oh, good. He has all the dialogue in his pocket. That's really handy in a video game. That sounds right, he said. As a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground, my notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping it off the tip, and then suddenly, the animator suffered a fatal heart attack. The cartoon panel was no more. The quest would continue. I mean, I tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. I'm starting to feel like that one Batman the Animated Series episode where Bruce is stuck in a dream. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. The mayor's voice took on a note of steely determination, and I won't stop trying until it happens. Drak nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Why are you... Look, If we can be of any help, said Drak, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that! Silence, cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Drak to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his hands, realization dawned on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right! You're right! I had no idea you were coming! The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Drak and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Drak slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Drak's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident he could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. Holy crap, this is becoming a text adventure.
This seems like we're in some movie.
Yeah, more than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion, unhindered by either terrain or physical effort. He spent most of his time urging Drak to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Well, that sounds like Vice. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Drak snapped. You know what, Vice? He said, go to hell! We're stopping! I need to rest for a few minutes before I throw up! Drak leaned against the tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so goddamn big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. As if infuriated by his lack of respect, every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out with a volume that rattled his teeth. Drak slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice! What the hell is going on? Drak could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then just as Drak's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, Drak removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Give me an insect sound. Thank you. Okay, cool. Woo, woo, wooma, woo, woo, wooma. Okay, you say it. Woo, wooma.
I wouldn't be able to do it without laughing.
That's the point. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Drak began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. One with it suffers. Two with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. This kind of thing happens a lot in dreams, right? Maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I'd leave it to you to answer. 1 with it suffers. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Okay, so the answer is a secret. The answer is a woman. And how the hell should I know? All right, Andrea, brainstorm with me. 1 with it suffers. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. I'm gonna say it's a secret, but I guess the same thing could be said of a woman.
I want to say it's a secret.
Nobody's going for how the hell should I know? I'm gonna say a secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Drak sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Drak like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road of us for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Drak moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Drak after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Drak picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. The surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it! Drak grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all, this one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? A bird? A letter? Sunlight.
Sunlight.
I was going for a bird. No, I was going for sunlight. Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Well, I wish I could see it. Perhaps I misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Drak, awakening Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Drak walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open, and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Drak, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but I end the night with 3. What am I? Drak tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, it seems we must answer his riddle. I suppose. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but I end the night with 3. What am I? A man, a demon, an angel.
A man.
Yes. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor! Cried Drak. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. You saw what? I'm sorry, I don't understand thing you just said. It will make sense in time. Good, because I'm totally lost. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the man at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Drak watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Drak and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped Drak's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. Yeah, what the heavens! Stop shaking me, you fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not! Mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. It'd be great to see something, wouldn't it, Andrea? Mm-hmm. Drak withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Drak filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Wait a second, that's crazy! Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? This is one hell of a story! Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Drak and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? It is words that controlled the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener, and yet still we're doing text boxes! It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Oh my gosh, color! Holy shit! Drak shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. We made it! Oh wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did, I'm back! He blinked once, twice, as though not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream had started to spread through our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Drak and shrugged. Without a word, the fighter reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to. A wry smile crossed the mayor's lips. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the vine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder. Superstition will only make our mission harder. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head, not to the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Drak and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Drak mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself. What in the world? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound weird, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Drak tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Drak gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. I wish I understood what the hell was going on here. That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all. Holy shit, we're back to the game.
Yay!
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life. This is one of the most bizarre diseases I've ever encountered. I know, that's why I have to help the other villagers, no matter what. Okay, we have a sealed verse and dark execution magic. Summon magic spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Charge to increase the number of spikes. Holy shit, okay. For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort. Yes, all too easy an effort, if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village. You think too much, Vice. Alright, so... Cool, I guess?
That was... unreal.
The fuck?! Sorry, I'm just gonna say it. Is this just... I have to ask this question. Did they just run out of budget? Is that why you couldn't do that? Was that by design? Because, that was a bit much. It was a bit much for a video game. I'm just saying. Like, if that was a book, I probably would have been okay with it. But We didn't need this existential crisis in this form. All right, let's talk to people. Hopefully this will work. This must be another person infected by the death dream. Would appear that way, yes. No, I'm not entering a person's dream. Not right now. I don't know what the hell happened. So at that point, I'm playing it safe. Okay, so apparently we can now return to Popola. I am not worrying about anything else here. I am so confused! I need Rising Sun to guide me through this. Rising Sun! The fuck just happened? I know what just happened, guys. What I'm just sitting here going with is, so how was the village? Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words, really. Huh, neat. Let's go back to Popola. Okay, I have to do that line again. Huh, neat. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there. All right, let's get out of here. I'm officially done. We will come back to the forest another time. Because there's quests there. It actually makes me wonder. So if you remember, I said this, Andrea. This technically was one of 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
There was Nier Gestalt and Nier Replicant. Or I can't remember. I think the other one was called Replicant. And they recently remade Replicant. I wonder if this quest plays out the exact same way in Replicant. Like the remade version. Or if they actually added stuff to it.
Who knows?
Because it just feels like the budget ran out. And so they had to quickly finish this part of the game. Also, people do not get to knock me for liking Xenogears when I just went through that. Okay? Just saying for the record.
Why would people knock you for that?
Because there's actually an entire okay, so the game is 2 discs.
Mm-hmm.
In disc 2, they actually have a lot of events transpire, but it's relegated to text windows. Because the budget actually ran out.
Oh.
And so they had no choice but to do that. So at that point, you know, it was one of those lessons that Tetsuya Takahashi had to learn in order for him to get better as a developer. The death dream is such a strange illness. I'm so happy you saved those people. Yeah, dealing with all those words was a pain in the ass. Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again. You guys did well.
Say.
Okay, so we're done. Huh? I almost forgot. Yona was looking for you. Oh? She said she needed something from you. Time to go play daddy for a bit, huh? I guess so. Thanks, Popola. No!
Let's go!
She wants me to try some more of her cooking. No!
You don't want to try the cooking? What are you talking about?
Nope. You suck. I'm doing what your dear old dad can't do. And I understand that he can't do. But I'm doing it for him. Your cooking sucks. I'm being you're Sunny, and I'm being Solid Snake to you. Well then, learn how to cook eggs then. Okay, so what's this? Spirit drop. $700 gold. Somehow the quests pay me more than Yona does.
Oh.
Dad, yay!
Yeah, because she's your daughter. You don't get...
Popola said you needed something. I need a favor. What is it? Yona, I can't help if you don't tell me. Yeah, I guess. Please, out with it. I need you to help my friend. Your friend?
He's imaginary.
I have a friend, and he sent me a letter, and now I need you to help. Someone wrote you a letter. A pen pal. How delightful. So who's this friend? Well, he's kinda... It's a guy? Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only wow, Vicey are the only ones who can help him. Vicey? Tell me about this guy. He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend. You have to help him, Dad, please? Yona, listen. Please? Great. Now what do I do? I'll do it. I can't say no to her. No way! She's too young for a boyfriend! Well, she is. But something tells me that the story will not continue unless I say I'll do it. Okay, I'll see if I can help. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Okay. That's not what I was trying to do. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, so where's the quest? I don't have an incomplete quest! Meet the person who sent Yona a letter. How do I meet him? Great, my kid's got a boyfriend. You should tread with caution. This lad may be your future son-in-law. Vice, we are not discussing this! I agree wholeheartedly.
Or I will break you apart with my sword.
Something like that. I'll rip your pages out as a form of torture. But then again, Vice could get off on torture, so that might not be the best idea. I guess I'm going the right direction.
Here too?
Did I have any quests open up? I should probably double check that. Nope. I'm starting to get really good at spotting when quests open up. So, I guess we're going to Seafront. Don't you get it, Andrea? Because it's in front of the sea!
How can these beasts let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one
Holy
would call
shit,
especially
that's a
fair.
lot of little guys. Caddy? That's a lot of little guys. There we go. Well, we killed you. Wow, kinda, you're a little delayed, aren't you? Okay, so I guess we're going this way. Oh, jeez, giant spider. Oh, no! Andrea, I need you to say it.
Item different!
Thank you. A broken saw. Wow, that took a lot of hits, actually. All that for giant spider self. Oh, I guess I'm going here for the pen pal. Alright. Let's go to the spooky mansion.
You dare.
We've been waiting for you.
Oh, have you?
Right this way.
I don't know how I feel about that at all. Ugh. Excuse me. Everything's black and white but us. Wow, what a mansion! Stop it! Don't open that door!
Unless you want to disappear.
But Chris! She didn't get the joke. It's just kind of funny.
I know what you're talking about.
No, you don't. Okay, so open. I guess we've been invited to a dinner party.
Ada!
No!
Bitch.
Don't
Just let me
go!
have Shade show up, okay? Oh.
Well, we've come this far. I suppose we can't turn back now.
This boyfriend better be worth
I mean, we could. Oh, that's even better. Just
I don't get how she can sleep at a time like this.
She must have nerves of pure steel.
okay. Hey! Don't you dare. No. 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 Sorry, I'm talking to my daughter. No. Just because you
I
kneel.
don't get how she can sleep at a time like this.
She must have nerves of pure steel.
I just find it funny, the position she's in. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry, guys. We just had some issues with the kids. So we're just fixing that at the moment. I'm just going to keep on going. Even though I do find it funny how she's placed herself. Can I go through here? Okay. Yep, we are definitely going through the Resident Evil mansion. I can go into the bathroom or into the kitchen. And there's nothing to do in here. So the point of this is what?
I don't like this one bit.
Neither do I.
You sound scared, Vice.
That's a lot of doors. Oh, holy crap. Sorry, I'll take one of those and see if that helps.
No, why don't we head back?
Maybe.
The book is scared. That's kind of cute. No, this is the way we came. Okay. There's a keyhole marked darkness here. Alright.
Maybe.
He keyhole marked moon here. Okay, so we have moon and darkness. Oh, wait, hold on. And Kaine's gone.
Where'd Kaine go?
I knew this was a terrible idea. Haunted manors and the like. Oh, why does no one ever listen to me?
Well, we did. Seriously, how can people call Kaine anything but fan service? Not even the good kind, because all of her outfits are just broken and ratty. Seriously, like, she decided to fall asleep on a couch, and she's just in the most, like, come hither position. I'm totally not the sex appeal of this game. Not at all. Should we just leave?
It's locked.
Of course it is. Alright, Andrea, we gotta go find all the keys. Okay, so that's the one we went into. And can I go that way? Yeah, so she was on that couch. Andrea. Right there. And now she's gone. I wonder where she went. Oh, noes.
Help! Somebody get me out of here!
Oh, now we can open this. Never mind. This is the kitchen, so we can go here.
She must have took offense to what you said.
I guess so. Okay, so this is marked darkness.
What's this? The picture has changed.
Oh yeah, it has, actually. It's more demonic. Oh, shit! Okay. That one looks undead. Oh, now we can go in here. Okay. Nice statue, but the expression seems kind of pained. Come now, brave faces, onward and upward, eh? Nice statue, but the okay. So this is all that Vice is gonna say. Something tells me we have entered the White Witch's castle. Oh, good. We found the bathroom. Quick, let's find the bathtub to drain. See if there's a zombie in here. Moon key. All right, we have a moon key. Now we're getting somewhere, everybody. We gotta hurry up, otherwise we'll be a Drak sandwich. Okay, I think this is the...
Shades!
What foul hole did they crawl from?
There we go. Oh, tier. Okay, and a stop clock. Okay, we used the moon key. Okay, we can go down this hall. Oh, hi, spider! Come here, spider. Strip it! All that for spider silk. Wasn't worth it. Uh-oh, cutscene! Oh, that must not... That can't be the boyfriend.
You're an adult. Male. Maybe 40?
Have we stepped into the Spencer mansion by mistake? I'm honestly asking for a friend.
You got all that from my footsteps?
It's not hard once you know how.
And I suppose I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
Grimoire Weiss does not strut about like a common land mammal.
Neither does Liam O'Brien.
But enough of this introductory chatter. Let us hear your tale.
My name is Emile. I'm the master of this manor.
You the kid who sent a letter to my little girl?
Letter? I don't know anything about a letter.
No, of course not. Such a thing would be far too simple.
Okay.
No, stay back.
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. Anything I look at gets turned to stone.
That explains the statues.
That's why I live with this blindfold.
What a remarkable skill. I've never heard of such a thing.
I wouldn't call that remarkable.
Anyway, my butler might know more about the letter you received. My key can unlock any door in the manor. So if you want to follow me...
That's all right. We can get around on our own.
Oh, well, okay. Here's the key. The butler's quarters are at the far end of the manor. Let me give you a map. It's a big place, and I don't want you to get lost.
Thank you. Manor map and a star key.
The butler's quarters are at the...
Okay, so now that I know that, I can strike him. Should I strike him? Come here, Emile!
Think we should look for Kaine?
Leave her. That woman is capable enough on her own.
True enough.
Besides, she's probably just off looking sexy on another couch. Okay, star key. Oh, hi. What's that? A butler, or at least a remarkable likeness of one.
Aha, I knew this was a trap. Curse my brilliant intuition.
Okay, so I guess he's a statue.
Somebody. Anybody.
Okay. No.
Shades!
Holy crap. They took a lot of my health, actually. Alright, so Shade's in this room. Spiders! Wait, am I pressing the right button? Yes, I am. It's just, for some reason, it's not letting me.
You're in the Twilight to Hell place.
Might as well be. Light key. Oh, this sucks. It won't even let me evade right now. It's just like... Is that blood? Is that supposed to be blood?
How could you even tell?
That's what I'm asking.
Is that another one?
Bitch. You know what? I'd react like that too.
It moves.
What's the matter?
Sir?
This.
Yes, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor. He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible. Almost like a statue.
Kind of like all the other ones around the house.
Yes, and I do apologize for that, Master Emile.
I doubt he's even human.
Look, someone sent a letter to my daughter.
Yes, I wrote the letter. Please forgive my impertinence in sending it. As you may know, Master Emile, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away from the world. He suffers greatly behind that blindfold, and I feel it is my duty to help however I can.
By being creepy?
I heard tale of your courageous exploits, and so I sent a letter under Master Emile's name. But I received a response from one Miss Yona instead.
So you wrote the letter?
I did, sir. My letter merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no ill intent.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat differently.
She's just a kid. She probably didn't understand what was going on.
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long have I dreamed of the day when we could cure Master Emil's eyes.
I think you want a doctor. I'm just a big guy who kills things.
That's how I'd describe it
Couldn't
too.
have said it any better myself. Well, off we go then.
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in this very manor.
So why don't you just go get it?
The location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades, and I lack the skill to combat them. I beg of you, defeat these shades and restore Master Emil's sight.
You know this is an impossible task. Why would you ask it of our guests?
Well, we've no more time to waste.
We'll do it.
We will.
Poor Liam, he wants to leave.
The more shades we kill, the better Yona's chances. Plus, we have to find Kaine anyway.
1,000 thank yous. I owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
Okay, so
I know
now we
it's
have
a
the
lot
darkness.
to ask. I'm sorry. At least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help, right?
Just don't petrify me?
Sorry. My butler thinks so much of me. But for him to make such outlandish requests... I'm coming with you. It's unfair to let you go on your own. And besides, it might be fun to put my eyes to good use for once.
Well, let's backtrack a bit, because we got the darkness key. Wow, he actually does petrify them. And I just break him. Alright, so the darkness key was, or the darkness door was down this way. Mahes. Alright, I've got a bunch of new words. I should really take the time to go see what they do. Alright. What's that? Obtain the one-handed sword, Blade of Treachery. It's actually not as bad, not as good. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that actually is pretty cool looking. Alright. Well, too bad it doesn't do as much as this does, so... Back to Beast Bane. Alright. I know!
Oh my god.
It won't let me freaking dodge. Gee, I wonder if this is the door I need. Yep.
This is it. We should find the cure somewhere nearby.
I do not like anything about this place.
Let's definitely not touch the purple looking. Okay. Friend of yours, Vice?
Oh, great. Why does every book I meet have a bad attitude?
Ow.
Be clever.
Whoa!
As if any mere tome could compare to the wonderment that is Grimoire Vice. Petrification is a fearsome power indeed. How many pages does this infernal book possess?
It's gotta be running low by now.
Okay, so just stick with the kid because he can just petrify the pages. Okay, and I just... Damn it! Okay. Where is he? Okay, we broke the book.
Oh no, I can't petrify it.
Yeah, I figured as much. Oh, hi. Good to know your nightgown's still untarnished. You know, aside from the regular tarnishing that it
Where
had.
have you been?
Lost. Where have you been?
Getting our asses handed to us by a floating dictionary.
Those strength is beyond measure.
So what's the plan then?
I am an arcane text, not a manual of combat. You are supposed to deal with such matters.
Oh, look!
I'll
Vice's
hold it off while you escape.
darkness actually works against him.
That's Emil. He's the kid that runs this.
Fuck, this book is a real asshole.
I'm glad somebody else said it. Well, now we don't have to go looking for Kaine. And the book exploded. There goes my cure!
Vice, this is it.
Annulling a petrification curse.
Obtained a sealed verse. Obtained dark whirlwind magic. Attack with magical rotating blades. Charge to increase the number of blades. Okay.
Oh no, this passage is written in some kind of code. We went through all this trouble to find it, and now...
Oh look, Jeeves is back.
Please allow me to handle this, Master Emil. I shall put all of my efforts into deconstructing this cipher. No matter how long it takes, I will not fail.
Sebastian.
Ah, so the servant has a name after all.
Of course he does. Although I kind of expected Ducksworth. Just me? Okay.
Emil, listen to me.
Yes? What is it?
Your eyes are not a sin. Don't ever be ashamed of them. They're part of you. A vital part of you.
Now
Do you
stop looking at my
understand?
boobs!
inside you?
This arm, this creature, it's me. I thought I'd need it only until I found my vengeance. And once that happened, I figured it was all over. But there's a reason I'm alive, that my arm is alive. And there's a reason for your eyes, too.
Kaine.
But listen, if this shade should ever...
You know, even though I fixed the delay, it still is kind of delayed. It's just not incredibly delayed.
No! Kaine.
I'd take the character a lot more seriously if she wasn't walking around in a fucking negligee, alright?
Kaine, I promise I'll never give up. But you can't give up either.
Well, we're off.
Bye!
Listen, Yona's sick. She doesn't have a lot of friends. If you could send more letters, I'm sure she'd appreciate it.
I would be delighted, sir.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Hang in there. Next time we meet, perhaps I'll be able to look you in the eye.
Now stop looking at her boobs. We all know she's doing it.
I saw you exchange some words with that Emil lad.
Well, it's kind of hard to look, to not look. I mean, you know, it's got that big
Hopefully
crack.
it was
Oh wait,
nothing
that crack was always there. Never
inappropriate
mind.
for a young man of his age. Speak the truth, hussy!
Book? Shut up.
Yeah, cram it, Vice. We've got our hands on all the sealed verses now.
Oh, we have them all now,
And
huh?
all that remains is to find this grimoire noir.
Oh, we'll find him. I know we will.
Wow, obtaining all those sealed verses wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be. I thought we'd have to go, you know, out into the world. It's so good to know that we maxed it out, right?
Yeah.
Wow, game is short. Actually, no, I think this is just going to start opening up the second half of the game, which is where a lot of the weapons that we need are at. But it looks like a storm is brewing.
Yona, come. You need your rest.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you are. Ah, crap. I was hoping to go and do some more questing. I guess not.
Why did you have to help her lay down?
Well, because he's
It
a
won't
dad.
be long, Yona. I have all of the sealed verses. Now, I just need to find Grimoire Noir.
It sounds dangerous. Will you be okay?
Don't worry about me.
Are you gonna make me better? Is my cough gonna go away?
Just have a cough drop on.
Yeah. Just take some bloody NyQuil. Jeez.
Dad, don't hate me for this. Okay?
What are you talking about?
It's just... I don't want you to hate me because of this disease.
A father could never hate his daughter. I'll see if Popola has more medicine.
I mean, a father could hate their daughter for having an illness, but it'd just be, you know, a douchebag thing to do. Sorry, I cough all the time, Dad. Well, then take a damn cough drop!
Yona doesn't have the strength to fight this disease.
We must find Grimoire Noir at once. Only this can save her.
Alright, we got some medicinal herbs back. So we could go and get the medicine from Popola, but I have a feeling that would engage other things. So I'm almost kind of tempted to go back to the Forest of Myth and finish up there, because once we open the second half of the game, it will be pretty much all we see for a while. Because, believe it or not, Andrea, this game has multiple endings, and the way that you get the multiple endings is you actually beat the game, and then you play through the second half again on that same file to get other endings.
Oh, really?
So, but the interesting part is that you don't restart from the beginning, you restart from the second half.
Really?
Yes. So,
How do you know that was this was the first half?
Because I went and did my homework.
Okay.
Thankfully, we don't have to worry about any weapons being inaccessible after that point, because they will become available. We just have to purchase them, and they're a lot of money. So we, have that problem, but that's not as horrible. But the way that you get a lot of money in these is that you do these damn quests, as I found out. Okay, let's see what happens. Jeez, if we get stuck in a text window, I'm gonna be mad. I guess. Gods, please don't tell me we have to go back in there. I'm no good at this mind game crap. I'd rather hit something in the face and be done with it. Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission. Yeah. I breathe... God damn it. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked under a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that seems without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in the single tick of a clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Hey, anyone in there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior! I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For all the love of the gods, help me! Possibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired man and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Drak. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Drak extends his massive hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are as keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear the rain again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. Force my eyes open and see water pooling around my feet and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know that you're weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time that long-forgotten friend made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Oh god, no. Okay, and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, we are literally doing a text adventure. I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it into the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed east and proceed south. Which one, Andrea?
East.
Okay. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed west or north.
North.
Squint down the dim corridors and proceed east, south, west, or north.
West.
At the end of the path, a row of heavy wooden casks lie on their sides in a dark chamber. Doubtless they are filled with wine. My first roars to life. I cannot remember the last time my parched throat had relief. I scramble. Wow, you're pretty wordy for somebody who's got a parched throat. I scramble to the first cask and pull frantically at the cord. The theft of a few cups means nothing, I tell myself. The casks will be ruined by the flood regardless. Finally, the cork surrenders to my attack, and thick red liquid bursts forth from the hole. This is no wine. It is blood, still warm from the body. Whether animal or something else, I cannot say. The foul liquid soon mixes with the rising floodwaters, creating a warmth that laps against my thighs. By all the gods, are the rest of these casks filled with blood as well? I lack the courage to confirm my suspicion. Disgust quickly becomes fear as I turn to flee, but my weakened legs betray me, sending me toppling over into the red ocean below. The smell of death is everywhere. It threatens to consume me. I must escape this hell. Crawling on all fours like an animal, holding back screams lest any foulness enter my mouth, I lurch forward through the red waters and out of the room for freedom. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed east. I squint down the corridors. East, south, west, or north.
How about south?
I squint down the dim corridors, west or north. Squint down the dim corridors, east, south, west, or north. The end of the path. I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet swishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This was a mistake, for the chairs to prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down the dim corridors, west or north.
Go ahead, you choose.
Nope, you do it.
Fine. West?
Water has risen to my chin, and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. "You dumb bastard!" shouts Drak. He surely desires to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Vice, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It is already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Oh my gosh, really? Okay. Wow, this guy must have had a love of like text adventures.
Okay.
Okay, go look it up, Andrea.
Okay.
Let's see where we actually have to go. Holy crap, really?
What is this?
Forest of Myth quests. I'm just gonna open up some boxes and grab some herbs. No, I'm not reading that all over again. We're just gonna skip the text all the way up to the first one, to the first segment, so... It probably is a similar solving. I wish I could tell you what the quest is called, but we just get it.
The directions are north and east. Just keep going north and east and you will get it done.
Okay. So let's do it.
The second answer was the middle answer, B.
Okay, hold on. I'm just getting us to the first one, guys. I'm not listening. I'm not reading all this again. Okay, so proceed north. Okay. East?
Yeah.
Okay. North. East. At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall withholding the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet swishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which, we already know this one. Okay, each holding a dinner guest. Yes, I recoil in horror. Yes, yes, they all died. Okay, there we go. And north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries. And so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Drak and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives away, and we find ourselves sprawled in front of a castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding. But to the west, I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How could I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asks Vice. And you a woman, madam? Yes, I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Drak is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Blacksmoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. Oh, well, that's not bad. You have anything to say about that? Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time. I hear you. Okay, so we saved her. Let's save this one. And another victim. This work is certainly is trying. Yes, I'll send her it. I'm surprised, Vice. You're a book. All this word stuff Should be right up your alley. Yes, quite. Well, enough chatter, let's be off. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and Drak had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in. Hey Weiss, we keep talking, but those things don't get any closer. I don't get it. Are they really that big? As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity. Perhaps they are some manner of mirage, he said. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Drak nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. Wow, this guy's a talky bastard. The heat reflecting from the road made Drak lightheaded. Suddenly, he dropped to his knees and slammed his hand against the black surface. God damn it, he said. Is this some kind of joke? Well, I'm not laughing. Complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No joke. This road leads to a city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. Oh, come on. That's bullshit and you know it. Possibly, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. Drak glanced at Weiss's grinning face, cursed slightly to himself, and resumed walking. As time passed, Drak's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. No kidding. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We're definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Drak lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open, and his finger pointing in the distance. Water, he cried! It's water! Water, asked Weiss. Preposterous, I don't see any water. It's right there, idiot! Can't you see it? Look, the sun is reflecting off of it! Without waiting for a response, Drak sprang to life and bounded towards the site. What in the... There was no water, there was nothing but sand in every direction. Drak closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him, chuckling softly. I believe this is known as a mirage. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. Drak shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is! I just missed it! Look, it's right there! Drak spun it off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Drak came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here! Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Weiss finally floated up to Drak and struck him in the face with his cover. You damned blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here! Excuse me. Drak's face clouded. There isn't? There is not! And perhaps next time you'll listen to me when I tell you as much! Weiss paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we've arrived in the city of art. Drak looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Wish we could see them! Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Drak. They're completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. It was a giant penis! Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape. A tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected the light in 1,000 directions, kind of like a penis, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps, kind of like a penis. What kind of city is this, said Drak? Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use, kind of like a penis. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street, kind of like a penis. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles were staggering, kind of like a penis. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Drak and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Drak uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art, kind of like a penis. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As Drak moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words, kind of like a penis. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth, kind of like a penis. The false ones will always speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said Drak. They're alive, kind of like a penis. The triplets bowed low before Drak. Please, said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I'm real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Drak and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one, kind of like my penis. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta's a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Kind of like my penis. The respective pleas given. The 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Weiss. Drak furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will always speak lies. Which one is it, Andrea? I actually wanted you to look it up. Don't guess. We don't want to die again.
Yeah, why don't we die again?
Kind of like a penis. How's that?
Okay, so...
I just do like Nier Gestalt, Alpha, Beta, Gamma. Little. This is what happens when you give me a bunch of text, guys. I'm just going to start filling it in with random words. The first thing that comes to my mind, and of course it was penis. Dude, you're totally gay. No, I just find the word penis to be funny. I'm much like the Japanese people. Yes. Of course it is. It's Beta! Real one is Beta. The Drak's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence. He was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Weiss in the dry tones of a lecture, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is a fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars in this situation. However, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with 2 statues telling the truth, kind of like a penis. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. As Weiss finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprang to life once more, kind of like his penis. Congratulations, villager, said Weiss in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. And so has my penis. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable Drak pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Weiss. Have you been to this city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects, the sculptures that dotted the landscape, and shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before, kind of like my penis. Deja vu, muttered Drak. It's just like that damn mare. The vague sense of unease that struck Drak during the mare's dream spread once more through his mind. Yay! Okay, that was terrible. I am positive I have seen that place before. Stop. I get enough foreboding crap from everyone else in my life. Don't you start too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right? Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I've had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much. Yeah, I hear you. Well, let's go see the mayor. You said wordplay. Kind of like foreplay.
Hello.
Okay, thank you so much. Here, I have something for you. The one-handed sword, Faith. Okay, well, that was worth getting. Holy crap, I could really have this? Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it. Well, we appreciate it. Thank you again for everything. All right, cool. At least it was worth it. Okay, let's take a look at Faith. It's still not better than what we have, but let's take a look at it. Oh, it's a katana! Already, I want to work on it.
It's your favorite.
He's katana. Yes, he's katana. Alright, so now that we have this done... let's go ahead and go back. Oh, jeez, I've read so much today. I'm gonna get so many comments in there who's like, he thinks about penises all the time. No, I just think I find the word penis to be funny. Kind of like farts and belch. I like those words too. I also like the words flibberty gibbet and whoozamalitsit. What does it matter? I like wordplay. Holy shit, dude, that was a lot of words to read! Okay, so going back to the town, I guess we'll go get the medicine from Popola. Well, that was worth it. We got the swords.
Let's just use this for...
What?
Let's just use that for our daughter. The med.
There you go.
Get better. Now stop hounding me.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we'll talk to Popola. Oh my gosh. This game's weird. I have no problem saying it's weird. People can get mad at me for saying that, but it is weird. It almost makes me... So this is supposed to be a side game for another series, I believe, called Drakengard. It almost makes me want to go play Drakengard to see if Drakengard is as weird as this.
Popola, her cough is getting worse.
Oh, that's not good.
Give her the damn cough drop then.
I need more medicine, please.
The thing is, I actually just ran out. I hate to ask this. Can you get me some vapor moss? You'll find it growing near the southern gate.
Well, why?
You said vapor moss, right? I'll be right back.
Okay. Apparently we're gonna go get some vapor moss. Am I the only one that thought that joke? Vapor rub. Vapo steam. Whatever the other things that Vix has come up with. It's very appropriate that we're dealing with this now because, you know, it just makes me remind myself of, you know, it used to be, well, it still kind of is cold and flu season. Yep, bastard. Cold and flu season never seem to end.
The black scroll.
Especially when we get freak snowstorms last week. No quests.
We don't want any more freak snowstorms.
No, we don't. I had to go out and work in that. You didn't. You just had to go take care of kids. Oh, crap. Going to the wrong place. Kaine, get out of my damn way. I don't care that the shades are crying. Okay, maybe I do a little bit, but not really. Obtained vapor moss.
Emil.
Oh, hi. Hold on. I saw another sparkly. I have to loot. Yay! Medicinal herb. Why are you away from Sebastian? And why have you passed out?
What is it? What happened?
Hurry.
Okay. Okay, what happened?
I'm dying.
What happened?
He doesn't appear injured. I think it's just fatigue. I can't imagine how hard it is to run all this way without sight.
Are you all right, Emil?
I can see it.
Enough. Don't talk.
The air. It's vibrating. I can feel it behind my eyes. So much pressure. Oh God, there's so many of them.
So many what?
Get out. Get out of the village. The shades are coming.
They're here.
Outside, now!
Well, I wish you would have said that before. Did we go and get the Vapor Moss for nothing? I'm sorry, the Vapo Rub for nothing. Abnormality 6-3-2033. That's new. They are mad. Find the girl.
Shades are storming the village.
What are we gonna do, Andrea? I don't want to save all these people. I want to let them die. Oh, that come out. Did I say that out loud? Well, shit.
The hell's going?
No time. Get everyone into the library. Someone make sure Yona's safe.
Don't worry. I'll go and get her. Just don't get yourself killed, all right?
Go, Devil Up. Hurry.
Thank you.
Damn. What are Shades doing here?
Dispatch these smaller ones as fast as you can.
There we go. Odds. Gebo, Assurus. Okay. Oh no, the drawbridge.
Get the wounded to the library.
Shit. They brought Big Bertha. Literally, they did. Okay, boys and girls, who pissed off Big Bertha?
Just take Puff
Well, you're the destructor, I'll give you that much. That's a lot of appendages. Okay, it's just 4, but... Good lord. Hi! Well, you're a thing, aren't you?
Something that's gonna die.
Well, I have no problem doing that to you. Oh.
The arms are vulnerable when it's attacked. Find an opening for your attack.
I found one too. Shut up.
Guess I should get closer and make him attack.
Yeah, this is starting to feel right. Ow. Well, that is not working out so well for me right now. Let's do a health salve. Okay, cool. I heard him. Oh shit! I have all the punching arms again! Oh! And they make a bigger arm! Oh! Punch it! Whoa! Inappropriate touching! Oh! Don't yank out the arm. Well, that worked. I love it. This is incorporeal, but it bleeds. Ah, crap. It's like Piccolo.
That ain't good.
it'll just grow them back. Kinda like my dick!
A regenerating shade. How will we even know if our attacks are working?
Just have to keep hitting it until it's
Of course it did. I don't even know if I want to fight the underlings at this point.
We can climb up here!
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, can we actually fight you now?
Perhaps its interior is more vulnerable.
Oh! Well, that hurt.
So throw some magic in its mouth and then look out?
Damn it! Ah, shit! Well, I died. I totally meant to do that, by the way. Okay, cool. It just puts me back up.
Perhaps its interior is more vulnerable.
So throw some magic in its mouth and then look out?
Okay. Ow! That just knocked me off. Oh, I hope this- Ow! Okay. Yeah, it didn't really do that much. I fired in its mouth. It didn't really do that much. Ow! That worked, though.
Look where he's going.
Like hell he is.
I think it was. Oh shit.
That doesn't look good.
We can't let him get to the library no matter what.
I am being reminded of, what was it called? The Imprisoned, yeah. Where you have to fight the toenails. Merry Christmas. Right up the bunghole. There we go. Alright, we killed its leg. And what did that do? Bring out the big arms! This is going right up the poop chute! Yeah, boom! his face pretty much looks like poop shoot, so I wasn't lying. This guy's strong.
I can see that.
Good lord. Oh, good. Kaine's here. Oh, bullshit. If I couldn't make a dent in it, why could you?
That was awesome.
That is the power of lingerie. Sorry, that is the power of sex appeal.
Underestimate us at your own peril, fiend.
Keep hitting it.
Right.
At some point, it's gotta start working.
Is she trying to...
Aim for the crotch. It's what's worked for me in the past.
Probably both. Let's go.
It's retreating to the library.
No! That's where Yona is!
I know. It's almost like you're John frickin' Madden.
And beast will crush you to a pit.
You're gonna die today, shithog.
Shithole. Oh, come now, that's not even a real word.
Yes, got it. All right, we beat the
Looks
leg
like you've learned how
again.
to swing that thing.
Ouch. Jiminy Christmas. Right up your poop chute.
You really know how to put up a fight, guy.
You're almost there. Keep pushing.
There we go. Ow!
Come on, keep pushing it.
Kaine, do you have any healing items on you?
My ankle, my one weakness.
Big shithead.
Come on. That did it.
Your strength and your other pair of undergarments.
This. Okay, I like that one. Holy shit! That is going to be one of my favorite Leo Prime lines ever. Did you leave your strength in your other pair of undergarments? Boom! Do it. Strike his ass. F you. Oh my gosh, they're drilling through him. Oh shit, there's everybody behind him. No! All I wanted was some hentai! Get it? Because of all the tentacles.
Crap, I destroyed half the city.
Hold on, Yona. I'm coming.
Okay, I guess you're in the library. Alright, well, have fun with that, Kaine. But there's tentacles. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. Oh, hi. Oh, cool. Emil's here to help me.
Get out of there, Emil.
I refuse to abandon these people now. You told me once that my eyes had value, and I shouldn't be ashamed of them. You told me that even a life such as
I can't even hear what they're saying, can you?
While I stay behind.
Oh good, they're having anime character arcs.
I won't, Kaine. Let's take care of this shithog.
Oh no. He learned how to curse from her. Oh look, he's back! And he's a penis!
Emil! Is there no way to kill this infernal thing?
I'm sure there is, we just haven't figured out how yet.
Shit!
He's healing too quickly.
We need a better plan.
Oh my gosh, come on. My dark lances just aren't hitting any of his tendrils. Shit! Must be behind it. There we go, we got one of them. God damn it! There we go!
Perhaps we could chase him to the basement and seal him there. Those walls are thick rock. I doubt even this beast could break them.
Well, yeah, we had to hit that now. We have to hit
I love space.
Shit. There we go. We struck the giant
Push him to
penis.
the basement.
All right, there we go. We shattered him. Take those giant arms and push his ass to the basement. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Give me the key!
Right.
The fuck?
No.
Well, that hurt. Hi? It's my evil twin? Fuck is that?
Dear God.
Yona!
Okay. But it's my evil version. Is this okay? I don't think this is. Yes, my evil version can spawn shades. Probably the ones I've killed. What the fuck is going on? Oh, good. They're kneeling to him.
Is that the leader of these creatures?
Why does he look like me?
This sucks.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Let me guess. That's Grimoire Noir. With my dark version.
quietly.
Where am I?
It's been a long time, Grimoire Weiss.
Who are you? What is this place?
I am Grimoire Noir. I am you.
What? Impossible.
Do you not remember, Grimoire Weiss? We too serve a higher purpose.
Enough lies. Stay back.
Why do you try to suppress the memory? Do you fear hurting someone close to you?
Preposterous.
You are preposterous. We are mere books created to serve the Shadow Lord. You have no right to forsake him.
The Shadow Lord.
Do you remember our ultimate goal?
Our ultimate goal.
White and black shall fuse to one and set free shades to the world.
Fuse us? No, I cannot. I will not. I will never.
Your chance encounter with this man, your collection of the sealed verses, it was all set in motion by the Shadow Lord himself.
No. Lies.
The time has come for us to create a new and perfect world. We shall become as one, you and I.
What?
Become one.
Vice, you dumbass!
Kaine.
Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
It's such a weird thing hearing Laura Bailey curse like that.
With the Shadow
And I've
Lord.
watched Critical Hit, alright?
Bitch.
We grimoires exist to create in this world a new and just paradise. You and I must unite. The world demands it.
Paradise.
Yes, and we are so close to realizing it.
What?
Please don't go, Vice.
Who's there?
It's okay. I'll understand. I'll understand if you forget us. But I promise, I won't forget you. I'll remember you, no matter what. I will keep the memory of Grimoire Weiss alive forever.
What?
And that's not all I'll do. I'll chase you to the end of time, and I'll bring you back to us. Vice, please. Please come back to us.
I have no idea what's going on to you.
Damn it, we need to stop it! If we don't do something, that black book will absorb Vice!
Black, white, black, white.
Yes,
should be
now we shall
making
unite in
Michael
common
Jackson
purpose. Then the world can bear witness to our true power.
I have no idea what's going on.
Please. We've got to.
Oh, good. You're awake from your nap. It went boom.
A for the last time, my name is Grimoire Weiss, and it is not to be abbreviated.
Weiss!
Weiss!
Good to see you, Kaine. Although I don't think anyone has ever accused me of being a little bitch before. And you, we meet again.
Weiss, you okay?
I believe I could ask you the same question right now.
Impossible. We must unite. We must become as one.
I don't like you, and I want nothing to do with you.
It is so delayed.
Besides,
It's so
I have
bad.
my companions. Of course,
Weiss!
they're weak and they whine when I leave. It's almost too much
Hey!
trouble. But they are my friends. I shall fight by their side, now and forever.
Weiss, thanks.
Oh my gosh, it is so incredibly delayed. Okay, well, that was awesome, I guess. Alright, so I guess Weiss's... all of your magical powers have been taken away. Oh no! I'm not surprised at all.
Perhaps you should have scribbled them in my margin. Let us start by dispatching the nearby distractions.
Okay.
I can't use my magic.
I know you can! Alright, I can't... what is this?
The fiend has stolen the sealed verses.
I got that part.
You sound a little jealous there, Weiss.
Jiminy Christmas, every time I get close to that book.
Oh, it will take more than that to make us flinch. And you are the last one left, Noir.
Oh, you son of a fool. I have no idea what's going on right now, but I'm just kicking the crap out of a book! Oh good, I got my Dark Blast back. I have no idea what's going on, Andrea. Please explain to me what I'm doing! Dark Lance, alright, now I can do this again. And now I can reclaim my Dark Hand. There we go. Alright, now I get my Dark Whirlwind back, right? Dark Phantasm, alright. There we go! And we broke the book. And now we have the Dark Whirlwind. And we broke the book again. You can now use Dark Gluttony. You can now use Dark Wall. Okay. You can now use Dark Execution.
We have claimed my power. Good heavens, the roof is about to collapse.
Oh, jeez. Well, that was a thing.
This library isn't gonna hold for long.
We must finish this quickly.
Ow.
Here it comes. Stay away.
have no idea what we're doing right now.
We're kicking the crap out of the
I feel like you should be insulted by that. Bye, Drak.
No.
You will understand in time.
I'm sure I will. Could you please explain what the fuck I've been doing?
Get up!
No!
Give my daughter back.
I just love that he's had that constant permascowl I need to poop look the entire time we've been fighting.
No matter how things unfold, it all returns to us. All of it.
Okay. And now we have to go rescue her.
Yona. Yona.
Are you okay?
Yona.
Yes, fall back on the blind kid.
The fight's over. And I think we lost.
I think you did too. I wish I knew what
Sorry.
happened.
I think this is it for me too.
Kaine!
Oh, quit crying. Look, before I go, we need to take care of this guy. Emil,
Yeah?
I want you. I want you to petrify me. Use me to keep this thing locked away.
No! I can't!
Kaine, stop it.
He's right! It's suicide! You can't do it! I won't let you!
Powers exist to protect others, right? Come on. Let's do it.
Kaine!
Just do it.
Oh my gosh.
But
It's going to break down the fucking door!
I don't know what to do.
And if you turn to stone, it's gonna break it that much easier. Petrify Kaine and seal away the shade. Do nothing and be annihilated. Well, I mean, I don't have that much attachment to Kaine, but we could easily be annihilated.
And then we have to start over again.
Okay, well, let's do it, I guess. It's not like she was that much of a help.
Oh crap, I lost my power!
Kaine.
That actually would be funny.
No more crying, okay?
Okay.
Grow strong. Never lose hope.
Good lord, what happened to his
There, meet a
face?
goodbye, hussy. I imagine it will take more than this to kill you.
I doubt it.
God, Drak, what happened to your face? Oh, sorry, the demons happened.
Wait for me, Yona. Wait for me, Kaine. I swear.
After I poop, I'm totally gonna kick some ass.
Oh crap, I accidentally
Pooped in my pants? Well, that's why they're black.
No, I petrified Drak. Oops. Just kidding.
And that ended the game. Okay, so I guess save our progress up to this point. Alright, I guess that's a thing. 5 years later, So, welcome to the second half of the game, I guess. Oh, well that's new. Shades with armor. Drak don't take crap from no one now.
Don't let your guard down.
I kind of like the eye patch, I'm not gonna lie.
I guess that is a tad obvious.
Well, those are new. You may now use two-handed weapons and two-handed swords and spears. Okay, so now we can create weapon shortcuts.
Not horseplay.
Oh, I guess I gotta use the two-handed weapons to knock the armor off. Spinning attacks. Hold on. Dash charges. Oh my gosh, this is big and fucking lumbering. So I guess the thing I have is like 295. Transients. Okay. And then we have, oh shit, okay, Kusanagi. So that's the one we have right now. I'm gonna switch to the spear. Because the two-handed sword just feels too big and lumbering.
We've taken more casualties.
They just keep coming.
Okay. Well, it's good to know that that shortcut to the items too. Are you truly going to abandon them? No.
We'll be attacked again unless we move.
Look at him. Look what they've done to him!
The Shades are even attacking the village now.
And armored ones, no less. This village of yours seems to be changing for the worse.
We didn't ask for this. It's all the Shadow Lord's fault. That one day changed everything.
5 long years.
Okay.
It's been 5 years since they took my daughter. And I spend every waking moment searching for her. And I found nothing save heartache and despair. This world is winding down. Between the Shades and the Black Scrawl, there won't be anyone left soon. But I don't care. My life now is hunting Shades, searching for information. Someday I'll find a clue that will lead me to the Shadow Lord. I believe that. I have to.
It'd be great to hear the voice over the music.
Hey,
Popple called for you,
Yeah.
yes? Yeah.
we sure lost a lot of time with that.
Yeah.
Okay, Shadow Lord bad. We got that detail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shadow Lord, Grimoire Noir apparently work together. Shadow Lord bad. Everybody got that? Everybody in line?
Yep.
Shadow Lord bad. And there's Kaine. And there's the old man. Jiminy Christmas, how could you have a skirt that short? Why, back in my day, we had a dress code. Just look at you. You look terrible. I know you're worried about Yona, but you're gonna kill yourself. I'm fine, just tired is all. We can't all stay as young and pretty as you, Popola. Well, aren't we feeling saucy today? No, it's true. You look the same as the day I first met you. Okay, now you're just embarrassing me. Here, this is from Emil. Okay, hi Drak. Hey, it's me, Emil. Sorry I've been quiet for so long. Are you and Vice getting along alright? No. Is he still using big words and making everyone feel dumb? I bet he is. Anyway, I recently stumbled upon some records that might help us in curing Kaine's petrification. Would you mind coming here to take a look? Thanks, I'll be waiting. Okay. Perhaps the time has come to save Kaine. Does this mean you'll be leaving the village? Sorry, I know things have been rough lately. It's okay. Go. We know that you're doing it for Yona. Alright, cool. We have a quest. We have to go save Yona, so we can taste more of her disastrous cooking. Now we have a quest, Andrea. We must save Yona. From what? I'm not quite sure. Do you have any idea what we're saving her from? Other than a dark mirror image of ourselves? I'm a tad confused on that regard. Somebody can help me out, that'd be great. Seriously, we haven't seen Rising Sun tonight. I am gonna be sending him a message. It's like, what the fuck happened? Alright, is there anything in here? Gold moonflower seed. 900 gold.
I feel confident that the child still lives.
I know she's alive. She has to be. If she isn't.
I don't know what I'll do with myself. Well, that's cool that we actually have access to like two-handed weapons and spears now, but when you're wielding it like that, that's not helpful. Like it's like he doesn't have the strength for it. Oh, look, we have so many quests.
Hey.
You see any thieves around, have you? A bunch of sticky-fingered bastards keep taking my merchandise. That bad, huh? They don't take a lot, but when they strike, it's always food, and in some ways, that's our most precious commodity. Okay, cool. 3 thieves in training. Maybe I can help you out. Really? I'd certainly appreciate it. Do you have a plan, or are we going to walk up to every person we see and shake them until stolen vegetables fall from their pockets? Let's try asking around the village.
Thieves in the village. I can't believe it.
You could call it a sign of the times. Rare is the man who steals out of choice, as opposed to need.
Ah, just the man I wanted to see. Do you have a moment? Maybe. Our water wheel is on its last legs. I'd like to shore it up, but the insides are so complicated. This is a wise thought on your part. That wheel is a machine of not insignificant age. Better to repair it now than wait until it fails completely. You got any ideas? I'm not much for this mechanical stuff. Replacing the axle and the paddle board should suffice for now. I believe the Strange Things store in Facade should have something we need. Okay, cool. The creaky water wheel. I can pick up the materials. Oh, thank you. I'm sure I could find someone to take care of the actual repair work. After all, I got boobs. They'll do it for that.
Hey, about that.
I hear that it's 2 thieves working as a team. Okay.
Hey, about...
Oh, this is attached to the other quest. Alright, what about in here? Of course you do!
I got some...
Holy crap, that's a lot. What was that?
I got some fishing for you today.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. The Masterless Lighthouse. Got a job from Seafront. If you aren't too busy, it's a guy looking for something. Just go ask him, alright? Yeah, cool. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details. Cool. And unfortunately, with these ones, I don't know why, you have to take them one at a time. which is just annoying as hell.
I'm counting on you.
Well, it's not WoW.
I saw
sorry.
the thief, just a glimpse, but it was enough for me to be sure. He looked really young. Okay, cool. I'm gonna talk to you really quick because, yeah, that's what I thought. We have lots of new weapons. We have the Axe of Beheading. Okay, we'll take that, and then we'll also take Sunrise. I don't even care that they were super expensive. Let's take a look at them. Okay, so Axe of Beheading. Well, that actually looks pretty cool. Let's see if it actually handles a little bit better. No. Good lord. That is slow. Okay, let's do Sunrise. I kind of like that, actually. Oh, I'm going to stick to this, yeah. It's actually better than the other one. Or slightly worse. I'm not sure which, but I don't care at this point. Well, it sounds to me like a bunch of quests that I have to go do.
If only our harvest.
But I'm okay with that. Anything else? Oh!
Sup?
We've been dealing with a wave of robberies lately. Better keep a close eye on your purse. Judging by what we found, we've been dealing with 2 thieves, probably children. Remember the pair of brothers that loitered near the water wheel? I fear they may be hiding something from us. Yeah, I don't trust them. Let's go have a talk. Alright, well, now we know where we're going. At least I thought we knew where we were going, but I'm not sure now. Oh, hi.
Hey.
You're the little jerks behind these robberies, right? If you're so confident, why are you even asking me? Your tone betrays your guilt. Confess. Confess now, lest my muscle-bound friend here become angry. Okay, we did it. My brother-in-law. Why? Because Dad told us to. Your father demanded that you steal? What kind of bastard forces his own children to a life of crime? I think it's time he and I had a little chat. Probably in the tavern. That's where he spends all his time. Got it. Alright, well, we're gonna go tell off this dad. Hey, Daddy Pooh. Ow.
Man, I'm bushed.
I broke my spine.
Probably. Alright, which one is it? Oh, is it you?
Hey.
You have a pair of sons? Was it to you? Well, you gotta ask me all these questions! You're forcing your kids to commit crimes, aren't you? Crimes? Yeah, it's not like that. I just told them to go get you some food for the family. Shut your mouth before I shut it for you, butch no good peddler shit. Time is wasted on this drunken scoundrel. I ought to cut that guy in half and save his sons the trouble. How shall we explain this to the client? We'll tell him the truth, and then we'll decide what to do with the kids. Easiest quest. Go tell on them.
Oh, you. Yeah, I'm kind of busy now. What's new?
Did you find the culprit? Yeah, but it's complicated. I see a pair of children driven to steal by an abusive father. Well, I certainly didn't expect this. I don't think the kids are entirely without blame, but they are certainly never had much of a chance. Maybe we can go on easy on them this time. Agreed. I'll talk to the other shopkeepers to make sure they understand. You know anyone who might be able to take him in? There's no way I'm sending him back to their father. People are barely getting by as it is. All right, I'll spread the word and see what I can find out. Ah, yes, your fee. Well, a shop owner's passed the hat and came up with this. I hope it's enough. No, it's not enough!
Using children as tools of thievery. Unthinkable.
And yet it's the reality the village faces. Things are more desperate than I knew.
If we hope to restore the lives of the villagers, we must cull as many shades as we can.
Indeed. Whoa! That's kind of cool! Holy shit, that's kind of a cool attack. It, like, lunges you forward. Alright, well, we're gonna... Oh, jeez, that's a lot of shades. Alright, well, this is a whole new Shadow Lord world. We're gonna park in Seafront, because that's where we're supposed to go for this quest anyway. And then, I think that'll be it for tonight, because I don't know about you. I'm getting tired. And I got work in the morning. But I do think we made quite a bit of leeway in this game. So this is at least enough where I can go and do some quests, and then we can keep ourselves on task for the rest of the plot. Because this is going to be the part of the game we see a lot in order to get all those endings. And according to people I've talked to, all of the endings are worth it. So I'll take their word for it, because right now I am confused as crap. I get the part that I gotta go save Yona, but it's just like, okay, I don't get the rest of what's going on. Alright, so that'll go ahead and do it for us tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will be back tomorrow for the Road to Jedi Survivor with more Jedi Fallen Order, so you guys can join us for that. If you're brand spanking new, first of all, remember to give us a like and a subscribe. And also, thank you to all the people over the weekend that gave us said likes and subscribes. That was really awesome of you guys, because we actually went up a couple of subscribers. That was awesome. And continue to do that, and let us know in the comments below if you want to see more of a particular game. If you want to see more of Nier, we're probably going to be doing that every Monday. And then also, again, you could join us on Tuesday for Jedi Fallen Order, but on Sunday, we're still trying to figure out what the game of that is going to be, because we still have one other new game to look into. But that's going to go ahead and do it for us. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. We appreciate it. And we will see you guys tomorrow night for Jedi Fallen Order. Until then, have a good night. Take care.